What not to do for your first trip to Kyoto. Hey, you're about to make every first-time Kyoto mistake. Unless you listen to me, let's go. 1. Don't wear shoes inside temples or ryokans. Okay, real talk, my first day in Kyoto, I walked straight into a temple with my sneakers on, and this sweet old lady just smiled, then pointed at my feet and said, very gently, shoes off. Please. I looked down, saw the Jenkin, that little step-down entryway, and realized, yeah, I'm the tourist. Here's the thing, it doesn't matter if you're wearing clean socks, designer sandals, or even slippers. If you're entering a temple, shrine, or ryokan, shoes stay out. Always look for the Jenkin, that little dip in the floor. Sometimes there's even a shoe rack. Sometimes there's just a pile of other people's shoes. And no, you don't need to bring fancy indoor slippers, most places lend them. Just, don't be me, don't walk in like you own the place. Be humble, be quiet, be respectful, and hey, if you forget, someone will kindly remind you that's Japan. 2. Don't take photos inside shrines, especially during prayers. So I almost got yelled at Fushimi Inari. Not because I was being loud. Not because I was eating ramen inside, nope. I pulled out my phone right as someone was praying. And this guy in a kimono? He didn't say anything. Just looked at me. With that quiet Japanese stare that says, you know better, here's the deal, shrines aren't museums. They're sacred spaces. People are there to pray, to reflect, to connect. Your selfie stick? It's not welcome. Want photos? Totally fine, but wait until you're outside. Or better yet, look for the designated photo zones. Some shrines even have little signs, photo spot here, and if you're unsure, just ask. A quick bow plus sumimasen, shashino topmo e desu ka, excuse me, is it okay to take a photo? Most people will smile and say yes, if you're not interrupting someone's moment. Japan teaches you to be present. Sometimes, the best photo is the one you don't take. 3. Don't skip the cash. Many small shops and cafes don't take cards. Okay, picture this, your engine. Cherry blossoms overhead. You spot the cutest little matcha shop, wooden sign, handwritten menu, steam coming out the window, you walk in. Order the matcha parfait. Pull out your card. And the owner just smiles and points to a tiny sign, cash only, yeah. That happened to me. I walked out with zero matcha and a very sad face. Here's the truth. Kyoto looks modern, but cash is still king, especially in small cafes, street food stalls, and family-run shops. Even some temples charge entrance fees in cash only. So before you wonder, hit an ATM 7-Eleven or Japan Post ones work best for foreign cards. Pull out 5,000 yuan to 10,000 yuan. Keep it in a little envelope or coin purse. Trust me, that warm matcha, that yuba tofu skewer, that handmade fan. They're all waiting for you, but they don't take Apple Pay. 4. Don't expect English menus everywhere, even in tourist areas. So I walked into this tiny ramen spot in Pontacho. Looked amazing. Smelled like heaven, sat down. Opened the menu, and it was all kanji. Not a single English word. Not even a picture. Just noodles, mystery symbols, and my growing panic. I panicked. Pointed at the guy next to me and said, I'll have what he's having. Turns out, it was natto ramen. Fermented soybeans in broth. Yet not my finest moment. Truth is, even in touristy Kyoto, many restaurants don't have English menus. Not because they don't like you. Just, it's their neighborhood spot. So here's your move, open Google Lens, point your camera at the menu, boom, instant translation. Or just point at what the table next to you is eating. Smile. Say kore wa neshimasu, this please. And guess what? The staff will light up. They'll help you, maybe even bring you a little extra pickled radish. In Japan, getting lost on the menu sometimes leads to your new favorite dish. 5. Don't rush Fushimi Inari. Go early or late to avoid crowds. I went to Fushimi Inari at noon. Big mistake. I spent 20 minutes just waiting to take one photo. Trapped behind a sea of selfie sticks, tripods, and people doing TikTok dances. Not exactly spiritual. Then, I came back at 5:30 a.m. just me. The mist. And thousands of red torii gates glowing in the sunrise. No crowds. No noise. Just the sound of my footsteps and this deep, quiet energy. That's the secret. Fushimi Inari isn't just a landmark. It's a sacred walk. but only if you go when it's empty. So set your alarm. Grab a coffee from the konbini. Be at the trailhead before 6 a.m. Or go after 6 p.m. You'll get golden light, empty paths, and that feeling like you've stepped into another world. Trust me, the gates are always there. But the magic only shows up when the crowds don't. 6. Don't try to fit all of Kyoto in one day. My first day in Kyoto, I tried to see everything. Fushimi Inari at 8 a.m. Kinkakuji by 10. Lunch in Jin. Arashiyama Bamboo Forest by 2. And Nishiki Market before sunset. By 4 p.m. I was sitting on a curb, eating a melon pan, crying a little from exhaustion. Here's the truth, Kyoto isn't a checklist. It's a feeling. And you can't feel it when you're sprinting between temples in flip-flops. Pick 2 areas max per day. Arashiyama plus Tenryu-G, perfect. Jin plus Kiyomizudera, beautiful. Kinkakuji plus Ryoan-G, peaceful. Walk slow, sit in a garden, watch the light change on the moss. Because Kyoto doesn't reward speed, it rewards presence. So skip one temple, stay longer. Somewhere quiet, your feet and your soul will thank you. 7. Don't ignore the bus system. It is cheaper than taxis and more efficient than walking. Okay, I'll admit it, my first day, I took a taxi from Kyoto station to Jin. Paid 2,800 yuan. Felt like a VIP until I saw the bus go by, with the exact same route, for 230 yuan, yeah. Rookie move. Here's the thing, Kyoto's bus system. It's everywhere. Temples, shrines, markets, gardens, all connected. And it's way faster than walking in 35°C heat with a backpack. Grab a one-day bus pass for 600 yuan. Sold at subway stations, tourist info centers, even some convenience stores. Show it when you get on. Done. Just check the route map at the stop, most have English. Or use Google Maps, it shows real-time bus arrivals. And pro tip, buses stop only if you press the button. Don't be shy, tap it like you mean it. Save your cash. Save your feet. And ride like a local. Trust me, the bus doesn't just take you places, it shows you Kyoto, one quiet street at a time. 8. Don't eat ramen for breakfast, seriously, save it for lunch, dinner. I rolled into Kyoto jet-lagged, starving, saw a ramen shop open at 8 a.m. Thought perfect. Carbs equals energy, ordered a big bowl of tonkotsu. Ate it like a champ. And by 10 a.m., I was lying on a park bench in Maruyama, sweating, bloated, and questioning all my life choices. Because here's the thing, in Kyoto, breakfast isn't heavy. It's light.balance.com. Think steamed rice, miso soup, grilled fish, pickles, maybe a soft tamagowaki omelette. It wakes you up, without weighing you down. Ramen? That's a lunch or dinner ritual. Rich, savory, meant to be savored, not used as jet lag fuel. So if you're staying at a ryokan or guest house, say yes to the traditional breakfast. Even if it looks simple, your stomach and your afternoon temple walk will thank you. Save the ramen for when you can enjoy it, not just survive it. 9. Don't touch the statues or art in temples, even if they look like souvenirs. I saw this tiny stone Buddha at Kiyomizudera, so peaceful, so detailed. My hand just reached out, and this monk didn't yell, didn't scold, just gave the tiniest shake of his head and a look that said, "This isn't for you to hold. It's here to protect." That's the thing about Kyoto's statues. The Komeinu lion dogs at shrine gates. The Jizo figures in alleyways. The ancient carvings on temple beams, they're not decorations. They're guardians, spirits, protectors of the sacred space. Touching them, it wears them down. But more than that, it breaks the silence between us and the sacred. So admire with your eyes. Take a photo from a distance. Maybe bow your head in thanks. Because in Japan, the most powerful things are the ones you don't touch. 10. Don't forget to say arigatou gozaimasu even if you're awkward. I was lost in the back streets of Jin. No signal. No map. Just me and my panic face. An elderly shopkeeper saw me, smiled, pointed down the alley, said something gentle in Japanese I didn't understand. And all I could squeak out was, "Arigatou gozaimasu," with the tiniest bow. Her eyes lit up like I'd given her a gift. She bowed back, deeper than I did, and said, "Do it ashimeshite." That's the thing, you don't need perfect Japanese. You don't need to be fluent, just try. A quiet arigatou gozaimasu when someone holds a door. A soft sumimasen when you squeeze past on the bus. Even a bow with no words at all. Because in Kyoto, kindness isn't measured in grammar. It's measured in effort. So be awkward. Stumble over the syllables. Bow to low or not enough. They'll still smile, and that smile, that's your real souvenir. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.